Boss level. This action-adventure film came out on Hulu this weekend. The film is directed by Joe Carnahan, starring Frank Grillo, Mel Gibson, Naomi Watts, Sasso, and Selina Lo. This is yet another movie that takes the Groundhog Day premise with increased action. Frank Grillo plays Roy Pulver, a retired Delta Force soldier. Roy is stuck in this time loop, repeating the same day, where multiple assassins are trying to kill him. We find Roy put in this time loop by his ex-wife, played by Naomi Watts. She left little clues for Roy to help break out of the time loop. There's references to Egyptian mythology, which I thought was cool. Osiris' Egyptian story is mentioned and tied nicely into Roy's story. Ultimately, Roy needs him to kill his ex-wife's evil boss, Clive Vender, played by Mel Gibson. He wanted to use this time loop machine to reset the whole world. Roy replays every day once he dies, just like a video game, until he kills Venter and saves his ex-wife and son. On this journey, Roy learns to love his ex-wife again and care for his son. Roy needs to stop being such a fuck up and become actively involved in the lives of the people he cares about the most, instead of working and drinking all day. This film seems like a video game, even with a counter that tells us what attempt Roy is on. Similar to a video game, this film is packed full of voiceover narration that seems a bit much at times and annoying towards the end. The side characters set up in this film have one ability that Roy needs from them, just like in a video game as well. The side characters get no real backstory and are only there to help Roy accomplish the goal to get him closer to the end. Each assassin has a unique personality and the way they try to kill Roy. Each assassin acts like a henchman Roy has to kill on his way to the final boss. It seemed like a lot like Mortal Kombat. You have to defeat these 10 fighters before you can get to Shao Kahn, before you get to Venter. Same thing. Each fight, car chase, or shootout was directed very well, I thought. The choreography of the fights were smooth, exciting, and told a story throughout the fight. The fighters were made even better because of the music choice Joe Carnahan made. The music elevated the scene by pumping you up for the fight. I think a mistake was made, though, with the blood splatter of the bullets. It looked super fake. Every time someone was shot, a cloud of red dust would appear. I did not like the choice of the special effects on this movie right there. Another problem I did have was with the sword fight. Roy must defeat Gun Yin in a sword fight. Roy has no training in combat with this style, while Gun Yin seems to have decades of training and practice. Yet it only takes Roy a few training sessions to master this combat style. The attempt counter needed to increase more during this time and did not show that Roy put in significant training and effort. Things just came too easy to Roy without seeing the struggle enough. This is the same with Roy's realization that he has to change and become a better person. It took 5 minutes for this realization to happen between 5 to 6 of him deaths that he suffered. There is another time in the movie that we see TV screens going haywire when Rory passes them. This happens once, then stops without explanation. It made no sense. That was really the only plot hole I found in the movie, but this movie is also filled with some funny scenes as well. I particularly liked the joke about Liam Neeson and Taken, and the joke about Indiana Jones' sword fight scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. I really enjoyed watching this movie in general and all. I give Best Level a 3 out of 5 stars. A little spoiler here now, so stop watching if you choose to. The ending is a lot like Joe Carnahan's other movie, The Grey. I really liked the ending of The Grey, but thought Boss Level needed a more definitive ending rather than an open-ended question to what happened, similar to The Grey. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Check back later for more reviews. Click the subscribe button if you'd like, and leave a comment too.